So in part C, I found the length of the unknown sides in the square. Okay, they're going to be 12 meters respectively. So the unknown side that's required is the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. And that's going to be equal to, well, let's call it C. So C squared has to be 5 squared plus 12 squared by the Pythagorean theorem. So C will have to be the square root of 5 squared plus 12 squared. And if you calculate that on your calculator, it's going to be equal to 13. And remember, that was one of the more prominent or popular Pythagorean triplet. 5 squared plus 12 squared equals to 13 squared. Now, having identified this length as being 13 meters, we can now find the perimeter of the shape. And I'm going to start with 12 meters and go clockwise and add them up all together. So I'm going to have 12 meters plus 5 meters plus 13 meters plus 12 meters and one more 12 meters at the bottom there. Add them up together and you're going to get a length of, or a perimeter of 54 meters. In part D, we have this shape here that looks like a trapezoid. Obviously we're given these sides, and the opposite side of this longer bottom side obviously has to be 15 centimeters. So we're left with finding the length of these guys. Now they correspond to the hypotenuse of a right angle triangle that have sides equal to 3 centimeters and 5 centimeters respectively. The length of that side will be equal to the square root of 3 squared plus 5 squared. Punch that in your calculator and you're going to see that it's equal to 5.83. By symmetry, the other side is equal to 5.3 centimeters as well. Once we have found the length of those diagonal sides, what we can do is we can add up all the little sides here to get the perimeter of the compound shape. I'm going to start with the 5.83. In fact, there's two 5.83, right? So 5.83 plus 5.83. Just going to group those together. And then keep going here. Add 5, 15, 5, and 15. So 5 plus 15 plus 5 plus 15. So if I add up all of these guys, that gives me 40 centimeters. And if I add up 5.83 plus 5.83, I get 11.66 centimeters. Add those two together to get a total perimeter of 51.66 centimeters.